It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Cards and the Falcons coming up next.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And here's Mendoza throwing to start the drive. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll run the option left. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
This pass is caught by London. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, McKinney. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. The Cardinals at 5-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, McKinney. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now Mendoza throwing on first down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And he's got his man on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Back to throw. Mendoza. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And Bohorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Williams to return. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. McKinney looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty athletic run right there, as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a very determined run there, as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw. McKinney. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll be called a gain of 2, and now leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives?
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Point after, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here now come the Falcons. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Up the middle they go. Woodson, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go with the option, coming right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Algier will try to pick it up. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, McKinney. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. McKinney. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. To throw on 2nd down. McKinney. And that is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught by Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the foul.
Solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Mendoza throwing to start the drive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, McKinney. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. The Saints trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Chiefs out on top. Isaiah Pacheco, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking to throw on second down. McKinney got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. McKinney. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. McKinney. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be Falcon football.
To throw is Mendoza on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mendoza now on 1st down. And incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Jet sweep. Here's London.
He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
On second, here's Algier.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Woodson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
3rd down, here's Algier.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Second down, here's an option right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
That's caught left side to the tight end Pitts.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And here's Mendoza on 3rd and 2 toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McLeod, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To throw on 2nd down, McKinney. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And now it's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, McKinney. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Now Mendoza throwing on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Operating from the gun, Mendoza finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it with Algier.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McKinney. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lorenzo Carter buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
60 Vikings.
Mendoza throwing to start the drive. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Here we go. Check, alert.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
Hey,
He's going to keep this again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw is Mendoza. To throw on 3rd down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Alan Lazard, 34 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Mendoza now looking to throw on second down. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. And here's Mendoza from the gun on third down. It's complete, Lazard. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw again. And Lazard's got it again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play can